Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who's listening right now in the podcast. It is Saturday, January the 4th, 2025. I wanted to come here and share this story regarding the mom who fell while on vacation and lost her life, okay? But before I continue, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has been listening on Spotify. Thank you so much for joining me there and following me on Spotify. It really means a lot to me, you guys. Also, I am now offering subscription on Spotify. Please, if you're willing, you'll be able to subscribe to my Spotify podcast, and you'll be able to help me as a creator if you do so. And if you just click on the link on Spotify, you'll be able to see the prices. Thank you so much, everybody. Also, thank you, everybody who's listening on YouTube and watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. And I also will be, I am actually offering a subscription on YouTube as of right now. So in case you haven't heard, you guys, we have a sad story coming out of California of a mom who went to Greece with her family for Christmas vacation. And she basically died over there. So let me read you guys briefly this story. 6 months pregnant, okay? Teacher dies after falling down 164 feet gorge on hiking trip, okay? She was 6 months pregnant, so let's see what's going on here. Clara Tolman, 33 years old from California, slipped and fell 164 feet down a gorge while hiking in Greece this past December 23rd, okay? I do want to put parentheses here and apologize if you hear any noise. As you can probably already hear, that my heater is coming on now. It's a very cold Saturday night here in Connecticut, so that's the noise that you hear. Let me just continue, okay? A 6-month pregnant teacher from California has died in a hospital after falling down a gorge while hiking in Greece, according to the reports. And she was just 33 years old. Like I told you, her name was Clara, from Santa Barbara, California. She was left critical injured after she slipped and fell. And they put a quote unquote, I don't know what's going on, but they put a quote unquote, she slipped and fell 164 feet down a gorge in Prevail on the Greek island of Crete on the afternoon of this past December 23rd. Tolman, who was a teacher at Dos Pueblos High School, lost her unborn baby. Okay, so that is just so sad, you guys. Not only did she die, the baby also died. I mean, you could imagine, right? But I was just hoping, just because she was 6 months pregnant, about 164 feet, that, you know, we can only assume that they both died, okay? So she lost her unborn baby and suffered multiple fractures to her skull and chest, according to the reports. It says here, footage obtained by, by press, I guess you can say. Footage obtained by press Tolman being rescued from the gorge by local fire and rescue team. She appeared to be alive and conscious before being transported to a local hospital and then to the intensive care unit of Chania Hospital. Tolman has been vacationing in Greece with her partner Elian Finn ahead of welcoming their first child. Oh, it's just so tragic, you guys. Oh my goodness. Their first child on Christmas break. They go to Greece, what a, you know, planned beautiful vacation, probably waiting years to go. And then this happened. Another example, like I tell you guys all the time, another example of how your life can change at any moment. The best thing in life, you guys, is to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I will never get tired of saying it. As the year begins, today is only the 4th, we're gonna hear, you know, sadly, we're gonna hear so many stories like this. Already today, I heard so many stories of people, just very young people, just losing their life unexpectedly. One day they're here, the next day they're not here. And we have to, people who experience grief, we need to have compassion with them, okay? Regardless of how the circumstances. And don't, you know, like I told you guys, I lost my mom last October. And I heard a lot of, she's healed now, she's in a better place. And I'm like, it's day two, like, let me deal with my grief. Okay, she's also not here, and she was a very part of my daily life. But people these days, they want you to just, like, move on within a week, and it's like, really? Like, let me just deal with this for a moment, let me sit here and take my time for a moment. But like I said, as the year continues on, I think has started a little rocky, meaning everything that has been happening. I've been coming here and telling you guys everything that has been happening. Well, the stories that I picked, because there's just so many, and it's very tragic. Okay, we need to, as we see these things happening, people losing their life unexpectedly, we need to give people also the time to grieve, the family members, friends and family, and also to just understand that, like I told you, nothing is guaranteed. The only thing guaranteed that we only can find that on Jesus Christ, and that's what life is all about. It's about having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So many people put it aside and they say, oh, I'm too young for that, oh, I'm too old, like, I already know everything I need to know, I don't want to hear it. Anything, like, what's going to matter the most is your relationship with Jesus Christ. That's it. So she fell 164 feet, like I told you guys. Well, she was on the hike in Greece, and it's very, just reading this briefly, please just hear me out. I understand that people who are pregnant, I never been pregnant, so I can't, this is just my opinion. I know I don't have a lot of experience in that subject, but I understand, when people go to 6-month pregnancy, as we know, everybody's differently. There are moms out there who are more active than others. Also, age plays a big part of, some people say, oh, I was put on bed rest, like months before or like weeks before. And some people were like, I was working to the day before I gave birth. So everybody's different, right? But it's just, there's something with this thing, with this story, and I'm trying to understand, because I know people travel a lot and people have waiting for, for work time off and all of that. She's 6 months pregnant, all the way in Greece, and I know anywhere you go in the world you can find a hospital. Like, I get that. It's just, I'm trying to understand that. So let me continue to read, okay? Clara Love, he says here, Clara Love helping and teaching others. Let me just lower this mic a little bit. Clara Love helping and teaching others. Naturally, she's an organ donor, and we are happy to report that her heart, liver, and pancreas have already been accepted for donation. So, that's the wishes that she had, and that's the family's honoring that, so that's great. She has been yelling and sobbing on the phone with friends and family, laughing, says here. And we think about all the lessons that Clara thought of. Who was saying that? I'm trying to figure out. So it was a family member, obviously. So it says here, despite the best efforts of many doctors, we lost Crunch Wrap, our baby. The injuries Clara sustained are insurmountable, and she was declared brain dead. And we're all heartbroken. The family wrote on the post. So now it says here that just yesterday her remains were cremated in Athens, Greece. The remains of her and the baby were cremated on yesterday, January the 3rd, and Elia will carry some of the ashes to the couple's site in Greece and Turkey that he wanted to share with Clara. The majority of the ashes will travel to the state with the other family members, says here. The mother of one of Thomas' students said to the press. My son was her student. She was my favorite teacher. So, a very well loved teacher on vacation with her firstborn child, okay? Um, it's just so sad, you guys. Like I said, your life can change at any moment. I'm trying to read some of the comments here. They're saying, who was she hiking with? But I think it said with her partner. Things happen in life, it's sometimes we want to, like, people say, quote unquote, she accidentally fell and things like that. She was, she was hiking on vacation and things happen, right? Like I said, your life can change at any moment. Things happen. And I think the concern some people have here, I'm just reading comments here. Some people are saying she has no business hiking and being pregnant. She has no business hiking while being pregnant, excuse me. And it's really scary. That's what I'm saying. My only thing when I heard this story, as tragic as it is, I'm trying to be to have sympathy for the family, obviously, for the father of the child and her partner and all of that. I'm just trying to understand. Like I said, I know everybody's different and everybody handles pregnancy differently. There are moms who, when they're pregnant, they get a lot of like I said, some can work all the way to before they give birth, to others are on bed rest for months, right? And the only reason that I know that, like I told you, never had children, the only reason that I know that is because I have worked in medical before, and I had dealt with with the kind of dealing with people who are with moms who are pregnant, right? And I understand everybody's different. There's a lot of factors that that affect. And I also know that there are moms, I will see, like, even working in retail, I will see them, the moms group in the mall walking and like fast walking through in the mall, and you're like, oh my goodness, look at her belly, and she's obviously pregnant, and she's just on this exercise group at the mall, doing all their stuff over there before the mall opens. And I can understand some moms, they do stay active. Some are told to stay on bed rest. Like I said, my concern was that the world, the way it is right now, not trying to put fear on anybody, but this is your first child and you're 6 months pregnant. Like, it made me wonder, kind of like, oh wow, that's very risky, right? But everybody thinks differently, right? So it was an accident that happened, right? So we wish the family, we keep the family in our prayers. It's just very sad, and this is another sample how your life can change at any moment, okay? If they do like any type of GoFundMe or anything for this family, I've definitely come back and put the link on the video on this post. Let me know, guys, what you think about this and your experience. If you had children already, let me know of your experience about how active were you able to get to, or maybe did you went on hikes when you were pregnant, right? And like, how far along were you when that happened? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much for listening in the podcast. Have a good day. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, everybody. God bless.